Hi, it's Jane, and I just wanted to show you just quickly how I made this little envelope out of a regular sized envelope that I got in the mail. And this was, I think, a Christmas card that I got from someone. So I chose this one because it has a flat flap, not one that's like this, that has the curve to it. I wanted one that was flat, like this one was flat. So now I only made this once, so let's hope I remember how I did it. I just, excuse me, I decided how wide I wanted to make it. And I think I want, I guess I want it about the same size as this one. It's gonna be longer, but that's okay. So I have to make another little folded in flap here to glue it together. So if I want it this wide, then I have to add probably 1/2 inch more. So I am going to cut this right there wider, about 1/2 inch wider than I want it to be when it's done. And I like that it has a little stamp on it and everything. I think these come off. Yeah, that comes off. That's good. So now I have to fold in this part to get my, so I'm just folding the whole entire side, that, 1/2 inch. And then I have my little flap. Now this one here, the top piece, I don't need, so I'm going to cut that off on the folds. So I cut it off on the bottom fold, and then I cut all the way down the length on the fold that I just made. Now I'd like to have a nice round corner like that one. You can see that's a round corner. So I just take my corner cutter thingy and I make a round corner, and now it matches that one. And then now this one is going to fold. Oh, what I'm going to do here on the bottom is just snip off the corner a little bit so that it tucks underneath a little better, like that. Okay, now I have that, and so I have to cut the flap part off. So again, I'm going to cut on the fold and then cut up that side like that. Okay, now this has a nice round corner as well, so I'm going to cut that to, if I can, get in there. I'm going to cut that corner off, so now I have that as a nice round corner as well. It's a little off because that one had a slant on it, but I can make it match. I'm going to just cut down that a little bit to straighten it. But I can see. I don't have my glasses on. That's what's going on here. Oh my goodness. All right, yes, I know. I can't see. All right, I cut that down a little bit. So now they match better, like that. And then, of course, I'm going to glue this side down. I'm using glitter glue because it was handy and for no other reason. You can use a glue stick if you want. Now I have that glued down, I have that done. Now I'm just going to need to round the little corner over here, and this has a little slant that comes in a little bit, so I'm going to slant it just a little bit. Actually, you know what, if you fold it in half like this, right on the fold, but don't press it down to make a crease. Just fold it over like that. And you can either draw the shape on there like this, or you can just go ahead and cut it if you're brave. So I drew that line over on this side, and now I can just cut it out without my glasses on. And there I have a little envelope with a stamp on it. It's just a cute little envelope that you can tuck into your junk journal. I had so much fun making these little envelopes out of regular size envelopes. I thought I'd show some more. I've got all this junk mail here, and I went through, I have a whole pile of this, and I went through them to find flat flaps, say that fast, flat flaps that are not destroyed from being opened up, and I thought I'd make some more. So this one here has a little window on it. So I actually am going to cut a little bit beyond the window. If you can see this. About a ½ inch beyond the window. That's about a ½ inch. And see how that works. I haven't done one like this yet. And then you can save this portion for something else. I have a whole bag full. Now I have this little envelope here that I want to make small. So I'm going to fold about a ½ inch. It's actually a little more than a ½ inch in. And I'm using my bone folder. Now, I want to get rid of this part right here to match this edge here. And if you can see, the edge is cut in just a little bit, a little bit in. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to start probably, it looks like about a 1/16 of an inch. I can't see because of the shadow. 1/16 of an inch in, and then taper down to that fold, the corner right there. And then I can just go ahead and cut this off at an angle like that. Like that. Then, see, that piece is going to get folded in like that. And it's going to look like that side. But I need to round it off first. So take my little corner rounder. Oops, and it didn't do it. Okay, it's not going to do it, so I'm going to cut it. The paper was torn, and it's too thin. So it didn't want to, the paper corner thingy didn't want to cut. So anyways, I did it like that. And afterwards, you can decorate this and strengthen up that edge, because see, it's really thin from tearing the envelope open originally. Okay, so now I have this little part here that I don't want, so I can go ahead and cut that out along the folds. That's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting it along the fold for now to get it out of the way. And then I have this flap that can go in. But this side has a little round corner. So I'm going to do the same over here. Get in there. There. Now, they both look the same, relatively speaking. So I can go ahead and glue that down. And this is glitter glue that I'm using, but you can use any glue that you prefer. And you might want to stick something on the inside. I just have this that I stick in there to make sure that it doesn't, you know, glue down on the inside. That's all. Just do a little bit of that. You can use your ruler. And I have that. Actually, this one was slanted down a little bit. I'm going to make it slant down like the other side a little bit. I can get in there now. I should have done it first, but these are the little things you're going to run into. Okay, I can't do it that way. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Now the curve is a little off. I can just cut it with my scissors. Here. Just trying to make it match the other side. No big deal really, but that matches a little bit better. So I guess essentially when you make this fold, this underneath fold, this fold here, you want it to be the same width as this side. And this was a little bit larger, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. So now we have this little flap. We have the stamp on this side, and we have little flap, and we want it to match this side. So what I do is I just fold it over. I don't fold it to crease it. I just fold it over to match it up. And then I draw. You can either cut, but I like to draw it like that. So now it matches that side. And go ahead and cut it out like that. Yay! Now you can decorate it the way you like. Should I do that? Let's see. Let's decorate this one. I want to keep the stamp. Let's put my cover, my little cover or a little pin inside my glitter glue here so it doesn't dry up and make a globby thing. Alright, I got a bunch of scraps here that I think I'll use. Let me see. This is pretty cool. I think I like that. Get my little cutter thing out of the way. Get some glue out. I wasn't planning on decorating this, but here I am. And I'm going to use my PVA glue, my favorite glue. And I probably poured in a little more than I need, but that's okay. And I've got my catalog here, which I always use. If you watch me, you know that I always use that. I can brush the glue on here, and then as the pages get gooped up, I can tear them off and I have a fresh page underneath to glue on. Okay. And I can go ahead and fold it. I think I'm going to fold it right over to the other side. And you can get all the little corners afterward. With your glitter glue, you can stick that little nozzle right under there and get all the corners stuck down. I like that. And I like that there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on there. How did I have it? That's good. I'm getting a baby wipe. I always have baby wipes on my desk. Here. And let me see what else we have. Oh, here's a stamp. Should we put another stamp on there? Yeah. What else have we got in here? Flowers. I've got some flowers that weren't all cut out yet. But that would look nice there. I like that right there. Alright, let's finish cutting those flowers out with my favorite scissors, the Clover EX135. And no, they do not sponsor me in any way. I just love these scissors. Best scissors ever for fussy cutting, and I'm a big fussy cutter. love to just sit there. I could sit there for hours and just cut paper. I find it soothing. Do it in front of the, you know, the TV. Well, we have a TV, but we don't have, like, you know, cable or any kind of paid kind of TV. We just watch YouTube stuff. All right, that can go there like that. So I'm going to glue that flower down there. And I'm going to cut the back off. I don't want to use those those scissors in my glue, so I'm going to use these scissors and just kind of cut around the envelope without cutting through the crease, the fold of the envelope. There. Well, that looks good. I like that so far. I want to keep the stamp, but I do want to add a little something there. That looks good, I think. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah. All right, what else we got here? I really don't want to cover up the flag, the stamp. Here's a flag, the stamp. Oh, look at this little tiny envelope. I didn't even know I had that in there. Look at this sweet little tiny little envelope. Oh my God, it's so cute. I didn't even know I had it in there. Oh well. More stamps. What's this? A piece of vintage paper. I might do it. I think I want something clear, like tissue paper or something. Let's see if I can find some tissue. I might have a scrap of tissue in here somewhere. Oh, here's some. Oh, here. This is a napkin. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm just going to tear it. It's just, I can't make up my mind. Maybe because I just want to leave it that way. How about just putting that up top there? You know what it's missing? I need a little bit of red down here or somewhere else because there's so much red in that stamp, flag. So I have to find some red. I don't think I have any in here at all. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a, oh, that's that little envelope. I want to put that somewhere else because I don't want to tear that up. Oh, here's a little ticket. I have a ticket. Okay, that'll work. I can tear it. I just need a little bit. Yeah, see how that ties it in a little more? Yeah, that's all it needed. Find a spot that's not grungied up here. Yeah, I like that much better. All right, so now I think I'm done with this side because maybe right here. I'm never done. Just a little tiny piece right here. Up there. What do I want? Or put it, I guess, right there. Just a little bit right there. And I'm going to fold that over to the other side. All right, now that side may be done. Still feel like I need to add something to there. What? What? I need, where are my fussy cuts? Oh, right here. Here's some fussy cuts. See? Yeah, all kinds of little things in here. A cow. Cow is kind of cool. Do I like the cow? I want something bigger, I think. Here's the end of a fish. Here's a whole fish. That's kind of cool. But still, I think I want something black and white and a little bigger. Yeah. Here's a little, I think it's a little boy. Oh, I think I'm going to like the little boy there. Yeah, how's that? No. Yeah. I want it black and white, not black and tannish. House? No. Maybe. The house looks kind of cool. Oh, a bowl. See, I still want it white. It's not white. Oh, who's this guy? He's too big, though. I know I'm taking too long finding something. Too big. What's this? That's pretty cool. Okay, I think I found it. That's going on there. I'm going to tear my page off because it's all mixed up. This is an illustration from an old pottery book. Very old pottery book. Alright, so I'm not that happy with it being exactly in the center, but it's too late. I've already glued it down. It's too much in the center. I think I would have rather have brought it down here. Alright, that's one side of the envelope. Now let's decorate this side. Now this side, the edge of this was a little bit flimsy, so I need to add something to that to strengthen it up a little bit. All right, I like that. Let's do that. This is from an old envelope, which I think I took the stamp off of it. I have the stamp somewhere. Some of these stamps were just falling right off, so I just took them off. Yeah. Yeah, that has a curve on this that was already cut out, and it fits right on that little curve right there. So I'm going to glue that down. Just the top here. And then I'm going to cut that. Get that little point. It didn't glue down. there. Okay, what's this? Yeah, that looks kind of cool there. I glue on straight edges and torn edges, and I just combine all different edges for interest, I guess. Check the inside of the envelope, make sure it's not gluing down. Okay, this one's coming along. Oh, I like that right across there. I do. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is messy again. This is art paper that I got at the Paper Source. No, the Paper Source? Yeah. It's the Paper Source? I think it's the Paper Source. Yeah, I like that. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Phone. I don't have a camera, I have a phone. Yeah. And we can decorate the flap too. What else do I want? I want something there. I like the cow. His head's gonna get cut off with the flap down. So what else can we do? The fish is kind of cool. But I don't know if I want it. I have had this little piece of paper cut out for ages. And I still don't know if I want it here. I don't. This little person. No. This was from a children's book that is so fragile. Yeah, I kind of like that there. I'm going to put that there. So, yeah, storing them, they just kind of, you know, little legs fall off, and because they're just so fragile. They're crispy and they just fall apart, these pages. Have you ever seen a book like that? That's just so old and acidic. They just disintegrate. There. I think I can go ahead and keep that little white piece right there. It's not bothering me. It's funny, I'm still not happy with this side. Let me see what else I have. These come from my tickets that you can find on Patreon if you become a member of JML Journals. Yeah, what is it about this side? I still just don't like it. I'll figure that out later. I'm determined to use that piece. Someday I am going to use it. Oh, what's this? Ooh. It says contents. Ooh, I like this. I'm not really sure I like it covering that, but I like that. I'm going to put it on there. getting hungry. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, I like that better. I do. All right. See? Yes. Better? All right. This side. Look at this little guy. See him? I cut out all kinds of things. Fish. 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 No. No fish. How about this piece? Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm going to tear that a little bit. This is a napkin, so it's very delicate, and I usually use matte medium to stick that down, but I'm being lazy, so I'm going to just stick it down with my PVA. A little something else on here. What's this? Oh, there's that lead. No. And I want to cut around that flap, the envelope flap here. There. Now it's the shape of the envelope flap. And I think that's good. I like that. Yeah. Now you can use this, you know, put this little envelope inside of another envelope inside your junk journal. What do you think? Does it need grunging? Of course it needs grunging. Yes, it needs some grunging. All right, let's see what we got here. This. And I only have one of these thingies, so I have a black one on there. Take the black one off. Put the brown one on. And we can grunge. We have a stray cat that's been coming around the house, and those of you who know, we live out in the boonies, so I have a feeling someone just kind of dropped her off. And she's got a sore on her back. It doesn't look like it's critical. Her eyes are really nice and bright. She seems healthy. And we started feeding her. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we did start feeding her, and she appreciates that. But she won't let us get near her. So I did take a video of her, and maybe I'll put that on here, and we'll see how her progress goes. See if we can get her. She seems friendly. I know she's been around people before because seems to be not feral. She's not a feral cat. It looks like somebody did own her at one time. So I have 2 other cats, and they're not very happy about it, but we're going to see what we can do for her. So yeah, see how this little kitty goes. We've already named her Bella. She looks like a Bella. There. So then I'm all done with this little envelope. A little grunge here. And yeah, I hope this little video was enjoyable and maybe you learned something out of it. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. But I had a really great time making these little envelopes out of regular size envelopes that are junk mail. Yeah, it was fun. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you go ahead and make some of your own little envelopes so you can get rid of some of your dropping things on the floor. Someday I'm going to use this. Someday I am going to use that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and make some and have fun doing it. And we will see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.